Hi, this is Gary with MACMOST.com. Let's take a look at using numbers and the Stocks app to track things other than stocks. MACMOST is brought to you thanks to a great group of more than 1,000 supporters. Go to MACMOST.com/Patreon. There you could read more about the Patreon campaign, join us, and get exclusive content and course discounts. Now, I'm often asked how you can track things on your Mac that aren't necessarily stocks. Things like cryptocurrency, metals, commodities, special funds, and all of that. And there are two main ways you would want to track them. One is in a spreadsheet in Numbers, and another is using the Stocks app. So I'm going to show you the trick that you need to know to track just about anything using Numbers or Stocks. First, let's start off here in Numbers. Now I'm going to use the basic stock function to track a stock. So first I'm going to put the stock name in here, be nice and neat about it, and then I'm going to start a formula, and I'm going to use the stock formula. And I'm going to select this and then close the parentheses like that. So it should give me the current price for this stock. Now before I hit return and activate that function, I'm going to go over here to the functions help, search for this so I can look up the stock function. And then below I'm going to get tons of information about how to use it, all of the different options, examples, and everything. Now what I want you to pay special attention to is all the way at the bottom of this. It says here the stock function is powered by Yahoo Finance. So next let's look at the Stocks app. The Stocks app, you can have a watch list here. And if you want to just look at a stock one time or add it to your watch list, what you would do is search here. You can search for the name of the company, or if you happen to know the symbol, you can type that in there. And then you can view the symbol, and you could also control click on it and say add to watch list. So now it'll be added to your regular watch list here. If you're not searching, you'll see it here in the list. But I also want you to notice here at the bottom Yahoo Finance once again. So both the Numbers app and the Stocks app are getting their data from the Yahoo Finance service. So let's look at that. Let's do a search here for Yahoo Finance. And I'll see that the actual website is finance.yahoo.com. When you're here you can see all sorts of financial information, and you can also search for a symbol or company name and then get a current stock price, chart, and everything. So this is where the data comes from for the Numbers app and the Stocks app. So notice here in the URL it says finance.yahoo.com, quote, and then it's got the stock symbol here. So if I could find something in Yahoo Finance and then see what symbol it's using, I should be able to use that in Numbers and Stocks to get the same value. Let's try it, for instance, with cryptocurrency. Let's search for Bitcoin. If I search for Bitcoin here, I'll see that indeed Yahoo does track that. And here is cryptocurrency, Bitcoin in US dollars. And you can see the symbol right there. It's BTC-USD. If I select it, you can see the symbol now here in the URL. Now let's go into Numbers here and change this and say BTC-USD. And sure enough, there's the current value for Bitcoin in US dollars. I could do that for all sorts of other things. For instance, if I wanted to know a fund, let's say T. Rowe Technology Fund, there we go. And there's the symbol for it. I can go to it there and I could grab it out of here. I put that in here. I can get that value. Or something like gold. I could search gold here and come up with various different things. GC equals F gives me the COMEX price. And if I take this same symbol from here, paste it into Numbers, I get that value. I can search for all sorts of things. You know, here's wheat futures. Here's crude oil, CL equals F. So the basic idea is if you can find it in Yahoo Finance, then you can use it in Numbers. And the same thing is true here in the Stocks app. The data comes from the same place. So I could do BTC-USD and there's Bitcoin. Not only do I get the price, I get the chart, I get news, I get everything. Here's GC equals F for gold. Here's PRGTX. As a matter of fact, you don't even have to go to Yahoo Finance. If you just search here, usually you'll come up with a result here that gets you what you want. Notice how GC equals F comes up first when I search for gold. When I search for a fund name, you can see I'm able to get that. Sometimes it's a little tricky. Notice if I just search for this, it can easily get lost here in the search results. So sometimes searching at the finance.yahoo.com site first is the quickest way to get there. And note there's also a little hidden function in numbers to give you more information as well. Since this is using the stock function and it's pulling a value from here, anytime I go to edit this it just edits the function. But if I were to actually type the name of the symbol in here, let's use Apple for instance, like that with quotes. Then if I were to double click on this it actually comes up with a special control. And now you could see here information about the stock. You could see the different attributes and change the function to be something else. So for instance I could look at the market cap here and it will change the actual function. You can also see all this other data available really easily. But what you can also do in this control is you can double click in the name here and now you could do searches. So I could search for gold. I could search for Bitcoin. I could search for other cryptocurrency and you can see here I could get the value for that. If I go to editor's formula I can see exactly what it's doing. It's ETH-USD. Here's more cryptocurrency here as well. So whatever it is you want to track you should be able to track it in numbers using stock or stock H and in the Stocks app as well. You just got to know the right symbol to access that data, and that symbol is always going to match what Yahoo uses. Hope you found this useful. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, click the thumbs up button below to let me know. I publish new tutorials each weekday. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out.